So I did a couple more contracts, so we actually had a decent amount of money. I bought a good bit of more land back here at the end of the hallway. It cost about 20,000, and I've got in here a pretty nice, I actually don't need these desks. I just realized they don't even really blend together at all. A really nice office here. And I'm doing this mostly for the marketer. And I even have in there the little phone. I looked at this briefly and thought, oh, that's interesting, but never really realized how much that's actually useful. I mean, marketing, that is a giant boost to marketing, and it just kind of goes on the same tile as the computer there. It's kind of interesting. So we've got here, we got one for the marketer, we got one that's for the artist, we got a couple of the more generic ones. These help more, the more leading and design, whereas these help a lot for programmers. So if I had individual offices for that kind of stuff, I mean, sort of right now I have people doing a little bit of this and that, so it doesn't really help too much. But, well, it helps everything a little bit, I suppose. We'll go for, I guess an inbox there, inbox here, and calculator there, just so we have a sort of blend. But it goes on the same tile as the computer, so it's actually kind of like a little, like a mod for the computer, almost. If you want to think about it that way, it's a little, just a boost for it. Quite nice, and I upgraded the tables a little bit too, because these give a little more environment. They don't cost that much more, so I went for that. So yeah, oh, this is the other thing, coffee, let's upgrade that. There you go, it's an espresso machine now. Ooh, it's even better. So we'll go for that. I have 37,000, which isn't an awful lot. I mean, it's a good amount, but it's not a whole lot. So what I'd like to do here is, they have a better office than I do. How fucked up is that? If I assign this room, limit room usage to marketing specifically, so now only marketing can go in there. Let's go for the room labels. Nobody specifically, no a specific time, wow. No specific team is assigned to here, but marketing is allowed. Anyone is allowed anywhere else, but only the core team is allowed in these 3 offices here, is all that is. And there's no restrictions on these 2 rooms. Aside from that, I don't think, all right. Temperature for here. Actually never did that. There you go, so the hallway should be pretty nice too. Okay, so let's leave build mode. Get rid of those room labels. Get rid of the overhead lamps. Okay. So with that done, what I'd like to do is pick up a 3rd person. And then I would like to pick up a 4th person for marketing. So what I'd like to do here is do some more contracts, get a little more money so I can afford them, and then have enough money saved up so I can still pay salaries while we work on our first real project. So let's do that. Who is that? Oh, that's Barbara. Okay, she's going home. That's fine. That's okay. Because what I'd really like to do is put myself as lead. I could be a project leader, and I boost the effectiveness of everybody by a lot, like 250% boost. And we'll be calling meetings in this room and all that jazz. I need another table actually because the marketer's involved now. So maybe I won't do that. I don't know. We'll figure something out though. Oh, actually something else that I could do for Barbara because she's not actually that fantastic. Oh, nice little rundown there. She's not actually that fantastic. She does a little bit of coding here and there, but her design is shit, her art is shit. So she's really only useful during the 2nd stage. And even then she's not really putting in very much. So what I could do with her is educate, and I spend a little bit of money and I train her. Programming is coding, designer is design, marketing is obviously marketing, and artist is art. So I could go for one of these and go for a certain specialization and really boost it. So like if I want to improve her code, we could be, depends what I want to be doing. The first thing I'll do, maybe an audio tool or something like that. It could be a cool thing. So let's go for definitely audio specialization and programming or design. Probably program it first. We'll have you go for just 1 month and do that. The longer they do it, the more it costs, but the better they get at it. So you'll do coding for audio, and then we'll put you in for design for audio and get you trained up. Okay. Because your skills going up, you're going to be wanting a higher salary as well. And then for me, I won't train myself yet. Not yet, because I'll be doing contract work and stuff. So at the end of today, she should, what are you doing? Okay, going to get food. Okay, fine. This coffee is great. Cool. At the end of the day, she should leave and take care of that, but let's keep doing the contract work. While we can. Game assets a little bit hard, heavy, but that should be okay. We can manage. Okay, easy 12,000. Do some more contract work. I mean, eventually it'd be nice if I had enough offices, and large enough offices that I could have a design team. It could be big cubicle farms too. One of them's design. This one's programming, and I toss around the project by assigning it to the programming team, the design team, the art team, and all that stuff. So the project is thrown around and we really focus fire it, especially since we could throw into things like inboxes and calculators to improve specific areas. I were called in sick. And well, it's fine, I guess. But right now we don't really have the money or space to do that. Okay, she's back now. Cool. So since they're just taking it easy, we'll just release those. Bringing us up to 89,000. Pretty good amount. Can't complain. I think we could probably, we're almost at the 2nd star. Business reputation there. As you complete contracts and stuff like that, you just get a business reputation. Contracts are the easiest way to get it up at the earlier. But the more stars you have, the better applicants you get contracts. I mean, as it says there, it basically describes it pretty well. But you get better stuff for it. Better contracts, higher level contracts, larger scope contracts. Might be a large contract or something like that. You make a ton of money. You get several months to do it, but it requires a shit ton of work. But then you get better distribution deals and stuff like that, because there are distribution channels here, which is basically like, think of it like Steam. Steam would be by Valve. It'd be popularity probably like 98% or something like that. Like everybody knows about it. But they take a little bit of a revenue cut and all that stuff. By default, you have several of them, so you can still get word out, and you don't usually need to worry about it. But there's a couple here that we don't have. They're just like massive, 25%, 22%. So I could make a deal with them and spend a little bit of money and do that. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. But eventually you can do your own distribution channels with servers and stuff like that. You can just host it yourself. You can use it as a server for the MMOs that you release and stuff like that. And that's a down the road thing. I don't think we need to worry about it quite yet. But what we do need to worry about is, let's actually get that 2nd star first before I do any of the research and all that stuff. So just go ahead and go for the game assets. I'll just pump this out real quick here, because I think we might only need one more contract. It's looking pretty full there. Delay, goes into beta, fixes bugs. Cool, there's another 11,000. Yeah, we're over $100,000. We're doing it. Yeah, still not there. We're getting pretty close though. Let's manage employees. Barbara, let's educate you in design for audio. This will be a big one. We'll go for 3 months on this one. Hopefully you get a little bit of education, just general base skill as well and all that jazz, sort of splash it around a little bit, but she'll be gone for 3 months now, so that's 3 days that it's just me here. Hopefully I don't get too lonely. We're actually running out of contracts here, so hopefully we get that 2nd star pretty soon. Actually, you do that one. I will do this one. How about that? Although he's leaving for work, so we'll see if I can manage to solo this one and maybe get a start on the other one. Ugh, so much to do. So many projects going on. Ugh. You also may have noticed I did change around the hours that they stay a little bit. They stay a little bit later because for some reason I thought they were on a 12-hour shift by default, but no, that's what I switched it to on my little off-camera thing when I was learning this game again. And for some reason I thought that was just default, but it is not defaulted to 12-hour shifts. And they're still not doing 12-hour shifts, but they are working, I think, 10-hour shifts now. So, oofda. Look at that 4. Good God. And she should be finishing up today, I think. Ugh. Social 16%. My God. I'm assuming you want that high. And it's probably because my guy's not nearly as social as she is. Oops. So having my guy as lead will help with that. Or if I hire somebody who's somewhat chatty, I'll have to do that. They could have water cooler chats and all that. Hmm. Hello? No. Well, we got that second star, which is ultimately what I wanted. So let us pause this real quick. And let's go for hire employees. I am looking for not a leader, although I might just hire a leader so I don't have to do it. That could be cool too. But definitely a marketer. A big money marketer there. I want to know everything about them. And I'll blow quite a lot of money looking for it. I need a good marketer. Look at that, 100% marketing. Good compatibility. I mean, what more could you ask for? We got one. We're very bad. Misanthropist, mean. Oh God, he's incredibly independent. He just locks himself in there. Somewhat of a fast learner, a little bit lazy. Ugh. Rob McCoy, 58 years old. Man. He's fairly social. He's stubborn and a flirt. There you go. You're pretty social, but your marketing's not quite that good. We'll go all out marketing. That's actually kind of exciting. Look at that. I'll do it. I'll take it. Welcome aboard, Mr. Marketing. And hire another employee. We need... If I'm doing an audio thing, I don't think audio art's really a thing quite yet. I don't know, I guess code or design. Whichever one. Ideally audio. Go for 3,500 salary. Spent a good bit looking. God, these are terrible. Look again. There we go. Good compatibility, 33%. Still not that fantastic. Let's look one more time. 10% is the best we got. Ugh. God. Alright. Stubborn and goofy. You're just kind of middle of the road all around. We'll hire you. We'll hire you. We might need a second bathroom. Maybe. I'll do it. Just in case. That way I don't have to worry about it. Just a real quick and easy thing here. Shit. This bathroom is fucked up in size here. Have I crashed it? Oh, it's not responding. I may have crashed it. I thought maybe I could see if I could expand it just a little bit, but that particular wall placement seems to have crashed it. Whoops. Well, at least you have autosaves for that reason, right? Okay, so we're finishing up this contract then, but that's okay. That's fine. We're not actually that far behind. The autosave's pretty good about that. So let's go ahead and, no, not promote. I need to work on this one a little bit with the minigame. We'll rehire a marketing guy. And then just hire somebody else, and I'm probably gonna have to put him through training, which is a bit of a shame. We are in January, so we're gonna have to worry about vacation time and all that stuff here pretty soon. Again, where fucked up. Because I think by default people take vacations in June. I think it is. You can change the date of it, but I'll probably leave it so they're not waiting too long, you know, let that stress accumulate and all that jazz. I don't want to have to worry about that. And then there's also dumping money into insurance policy. I'll have to do that a little bit now because we have some money, and let's actually do that right now while it's on my mind. Insurance policies. We'll deposit some into here. Just like, I don't know, 10,000. There you go. That'll keep people happy. little bit of pension, a little bit of money. That's fine. That's okay. And let's go for hire employees. Look for a marketer again. I want to know everything about them. Maybe not quite that high of a salary as last time. Great if we could find 100% again. That was fantastic. No, okay, let's change this a little bit then. Hire employees. Whoa, that's lead. Marketing, 3,000-ish. 71, 77, god damn it. We're not going to be able to find that guy again, are we? Just dumping money. Okay, Ali Brown then. Fine. A naive flirt, good compatibility, a little bit social. That's fine. We'll hire you. We'll hire you and then manage employees. Educate in marketing. For just a month. That'll be okay. You're still in class. You should be back tomorrow, I think it was. I think. Okay, so let's go into here. Let's just remove this bathroom. It's a funky size. Yeah, wow. Did I go half and... That must be what I did or something like that. Yeah, that's what I had done. Okay. Just a small little 2x3 thing. That'll be alright. They don't need to be that big. There we go. That's it. That's all it needs. And I guess a little bit of lighting. And I suppose temperature stuff. There. It doesn't take up that much space. It's fine. So we have 2 bathrooms. We have the 3 offices. We have the big marketing room. Okay. Oh, marketing room they do also have. I don't think I showed you the clock, the painting, and all that stuff. The bookcase to improve skill. Could be a cool thing to have in every office, but I don't quite have the room. I'd have to move the clock, or I'd have to get rid of the lamp. But that's a nice lamp. So we'll leave it as that, I guess. Okay. And this is a marketing room, yes? Marketing only. For a group. Okay. So, with that done, let's hire employees. I guess programmer doesn't really matter. We'll go for audio. I want to learn everything about them. We'll go for a 3,500 salary. Spend 3,200 looking. There we go. 66.83%. That's pretty good. That is somebody who doesn't really need the training. Normal compatibility though. That's important to me. Ooh, great compatibility there. You're not that great, but great compatibility. I'll take it. Welcome aboard. And throw you into training right away because oh my god, design. Design, mostly audio. 3 months. Go. Okay, meanwhile, I'll just keep bumping out these contracts. No worries. If our first project goes pretty well, I don't feel like doing the minigame. If the first project goes pretty well, we don't need to be doing contracts anymore. This is just for the first bit of the game. Just all contracts all the time.